Capricorn, this is going to be your what's blocking you reading, or what's blocking you currently. This is going to be your current message for what's blocking you. This is for Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, 111 and 1212. It's 1212, but there's another clock, or on the, I got to fix the oven. It says 111. So y'all could be seeing 1212 or 111. But this is going to be what's currently blocking you right now. Your current blockages. We're going to figure out what they are and what you can do, where you can start to unblock it, okay? So what's the current blockage for Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Take what resonates, leave the rest, and flip and switch the roles and genders if you need to. What's currently blocking Capricorn at this time? Okay, unawakened and feeling lost. Oh, lack of purpose or direction and not feeling good enough, and the heart chakra. So Capricorn, there could be something here. Some of you guys could be feeling lost. You could be lacking purpose or lacking direction, but it's really stemming from you guys. Like, you guys know what you want. I don't really think you guys are lacking purpose or direction. I think it's more like there's things you want to do or things you want to have, but a part of you doesn't feel like you deserve it. You don't feel good enough. And this could be stemming from something that could have happened to you, some type of trauma, something on the heart chakra that's messing with your self-esteem and your confidence, that you could be lying to yourself about or not being honest with. Yeah, we got living a lie here and lying and deceptive behavior. Or you could be dealing with someone that's in this energy and that could be blocking you. What else? Okay, worried mind. So there could be a crown chakra imbalance or a crown chakra blockage. Some of you guys are being overly critical. You guys could be having headaches, migraines, brain fog. What else? One more. And suppressing negative emotions and lack of stamina and focus and codependency. Unstable and insecure. So the root chakra at the top of the deck, same thing, like, yeah, controlling and manipulative, the solar plexus. Same thing like the air signs, so you can have air placements. Alexandria, how was your birthday? Good morning. So there could be negative emotions that you guys are suppressing, and it's making it, there's something, it's hard for you guys to focus. Like, you guys could be trying to read, trying to do homework, trying to do work, trying to create, but it's like you keep mentally thinking about something. And it could be because you're suppressing some type of negative feelings. Hey, Alex Reed. There's something that you guys could be suppressing that's causing like a mental block for you. Yeah, maybe even some mental confusion. What's unawakened and feeling lost for Cappy? Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Somebody here could be a November Sag, November Scorpio. So the Knight of Wands talks about feeling restricted, feeling trapped. The Knight of Wands is usually free. They come and go as they please. They're a free spirit. Something could be weighing you guys down, but it's weighing you guys down mentally. Especially if you guys are having thinning. Oh, happy birthday, Alex. Happy. So you did go out yesterday. You said you wasn't celebrating it, or maybe you meant today. But happy birthday. I hope you had a good time. So if you guys are experiencing like thinning at the top of your head, headaches, migraines, brain fog, there could be something that you're not, with the suppressing negative emotions here, with the throat chakra, there's something that you guys need to say and express. You can have air placements in your chart. I'm getting air energy with the crown and the throat here. Some of you guys could be feeling restricted. You could be feeling trapped. Some of you guys are afraid to take a risk. A lot of y'all are being overly cautious with something because you feel like exposed or Let's worry mine. Yeah, Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse. This could be about a connection romantically or a connection regarding a family member, a child, a parent, sibling, aunt, cousin, a friend that you consider family, or a friend or a lover or ex. Ace of Cups here. Somebody here could want to renew. Somebody could want to renew a connection or restore something between you guys. Maybe you and somebody are not seeing eye to eye. Venus in Cancer here. Or there could be something that you need. Some of you guys could, with the Ace of Cups here, this could be about emotional rejuvenation. It could be healing, self-healing. Maybe you guys are still healing from a breakup, a disconnect. Some type of dysfunction. This could even be dysfunction with family, your upbringing, or if you have kids with somebody or you're married, there could be some dysfunction here. Something that could have been going on for a long time for some of y'all. Some of you guys are worried. What could be blocking you right now, Capricorn, is you're worried about a connection. You're worried about something being restored or it not being restored. This could be a broken family dynamic. Maybe you're at odds with some of your family members or a child, a parent, a friend, an ex, or a current partner. That could be what's really keeping you a bit restricted, because the Knight of Wands is facing this. So that's where a lot of your energy and focus is going. What's suppressing negative emotions? Yeah, Two of Wands. Somebody could be suppressing a lot just to maintain a connection. Mars and Aries. Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. A lot of y'all are suppressing. I said, and that's crazy because in your reading for your end of the year recap, Cappy, I was speaking about this being a very emotional year for you guys. This year centered centered a lot about connections, whether with family, friends, lovers, co-workers. This year was very big on connections and This was a very emotional year for you guys. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you guys could be suppressing something emotionally that you really need to not do that, because it's weighing you guys down and stressing you guys out. The more you suppress something, the more it's going to weigh you out, burn you out, and stress you out. You're going to end up collapsing at some point. Energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally. This could be an emotional breakdown that somebody may end up having. You can have water placements in your chart: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini as well. Somebody could be a June Gemini, June Cancer. What's unawakened and feeling lost? Yeah, the Star in reverse. Aquarius energy. You guys can have Aquarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody that does. Damn, where's my purse? I gotta cover up the star. Yeah, there could be some of you guys could be feeling hopeless. You feel lost. You feel like you don't, it's hard for you guys to focus on things. A lot of you guys could be feeling burnt out, drained with the Star in reverse, really vulnerable, tired. I'm really getting you guys could be losing faith when it comes to connections, losing faith when it comes to humanity. You could have dealt with somebody you could have dealt with a person who was unawakened and they were lost, and this person really mishandled you, or they really treated you bad. This person can have a really bad temper. They're inauthentic. They weren't being honest or authentic with you. They were very in and out, very just reckless. The Knight of Wands in reverse is reckless. For some of you guys, you could have been in a connection with somebody that could have been reckless sexually, and they could have made you sick. Trigger warning, that's for some of y'all. Especially if you were with somebody for a long time and you know this person to be a cheater, or you know this person to be reckless, and you know they like to sleep around, you know they like to get a lot of attention, you know their pleasure and their indulgences are everything to them. What's worry mine? Yeah, Five of Swords. Something is taking a lot of your mental focus. Something is like draining you because you're so mentally preoccupied with something. It's like zapping you of all your energy. And this could be a person that you're dealing with here, or people around you that are inauthentic, that are fake, that are not really for you. Y'all really don't get along like that, but you have love for them because you've known them for a long time. You've been with them for a long time, or their family. Venus and Aquarius here. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone, or you could have been dealing with someone that really has you in your head a lot. This person plays a lot of mind games with you, a lot of tit for tat energy, trying to get underneath your skin. Somebody could have even went to a new connection thinking that that was going to get underneath your skin, or they did something to spite you. This is a very selfish, very self-absorbed person. Or you've dealt, or that could have been if it wasn't a lover, it could have been siblings, it could have been parents. You have somebody or people around you that are just, they don't really have good conflict resolution skills. Or they care about what the Five of Swords is like, having to win at all costs. Somebody could have said or did something that hit below the belt, suppressing negative emotions. But because you guys may want to stay tied to this person, because you feel like your future is in this person's hands, or if you don't have it with this person, then you're not gonna have it with nobody. That could be a blockage for y'all. Oh, y'all see my crooked pinky? It got smashed when I was little. It don't go straight. I'm looking at the video on my MacBook, and I'm like, oh, my crooked pinky is showing. I'm done. I should get that fixed maybe. With suppressing negative emotions. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini as well. So you guys could be feeling really emotional. And yeah, go watch your end of the year recap reading, Capricorn. You guys may want to go watch that one. You know, I feel like a lot of things was just unfair. I feel like you could have dealt with a person or people that could have abused your kindness that you have for them, the love you have for them. A lot of you guys suppressed. A lot of you guys could have even done things, accepted things that went against your morals, your standards, just to keep certain people around, or just to keep a certain relationship together, just so it can have some sort of future. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Six of Wands. Jupiter and Leo. So hopefully you guys are not married or in a relationship or dealing with someone that's in this energy, because that could be what's blocking you. If you're connected to people that don't know where they're going, they have a worried mind, a scarcity mindset, they're suppressing negative emotions, they're always on edge, they're temperamental, and you got to walk on eggshells, you got to watch what you say, you got to dim your light, star in reverse, because if you shine too brightly, they're going to feel offended. That's blocking you. So this is not you going through this, and this is like friends or family or somebody that you're dealing with or you're around. That could be the blockage. This may not even be y'all. This could be someone else. And that's not fair. Six of Wands here. Yeah, there could be someone here that don't really know who they are, where they're going. Somebody relies a lot on external validation. Somebody here needs people to validate every decision for them. They need a person to tell them what to do, how to do it. This could be someone who's a bit of a follower. They won't take risk if other people won't co-sign it. Or if other people aren't doing it. Or this could be you. Maybe you could be looking for external validation from people around you. And that could be why you feel lost. Or that could be why you're uncertain about what to do, where to go, what move to make. What's the Six of Wands? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. There's something slowing y'all down. Some of you guys are afraid to take a risk because you care what other people are going to think or say, or you care about what a particular person is going to say or how they're going to feel. It could be your mom, your sister, boyfriend, husband, baby daddy, baby mama, friends, coworker, whoever. Whoever's closest to your heart, whether it's one person or a few people. Virgo here with the Knight of Pentacles, Leo as well. Somebody could be born in August. What's the Knight of Pentacles real quick? Yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be faking their happiness somewhere. They're putting on a show. They're putting on a front. Saturn and Pisces. Somebody also has really bad abandonment issues. So if somebody's not constantly being co-signed by other people, they won't want to take any risk. They won't want to move towards or go do something. This could either be you or this could be someone around you. Something is very fragmented and distorted about a way a person thinks and feels. Somebody's feelings also distort and cloud their judgment with the Seven of Cups. Somebody needs maybe, yeah, somebody needs to maybe understand their emotions more, because thoughts influence emotions, and emotions influence behavior. It's called the TEP cycle. If y'all don't know what that is, I'll put it in the chat. Look it up. Oh, hold on, let me just put like what it means. Okay, so somebody may need to get a better understanding of their thoughts. Very emotional, very lonely. I had to deal with a lot of dysfunction in relationships. I was triggered last night. Everywhere I went, I was reminded of him. That's hard. Did you spend every birthday with him that you guys were together those 3 years, Alex? Is this like your first birthday not being with him? Eight of Cups in reverse can also be a fear of abandonment. I don't think you guys are lost or unawakened, Capricorn. If this is you guys, I think you guys just, because there's people around you that you really care about, I think you're just afraid to take a risk. You're afraid to leave people behind, or you're afraid to be left behind. You're afraid to be abandoned. You're afraid of that distance and disconnect, that you're keeping yourself stuck. You're shrinking yourself. You're dimming your light. The Star in reverse. Yeah, Paige, a lot of y'all could be worried about discipline. A lot of you guys are not really being yourselves because you could be afraid of disappointing someone. There could even be a child. You guys can have a son. For those of you that have children, right? Just real quick, if you don't have kids, then maybe it's your inner child, or this could be like a younger sibling, a nephew or niece, a goddaughter, godson. But if that doesn't resonate, then this part just may not be for you. Some of you guys could be afraid to do something because you may feel like it could really have a bad effect on a child. Justice in reverse. Yeah, there could be something going on in a home. Or you could have been, if this isn't about a child, this could be you. Something happened between your parents that you could be blaming yourself for, or you could have witnessed. But the Justice in reverse, the Four Wands in reverse, there's some injustice here. There could even be instability. Libra energy with the Justice. You or somebody can have Libra in their chart. Somebody could be born October 19th, October 4th. You may feel like that, yeah, you may feel like something is unfair. There could be a lot of secrets coming out. Something, yeah, there's a lot about people's deceptive ways. That this could even be like fake support, a lack of support, a lack of stability. Some of you guys could have to unfairly uproot. You had to move. Yeah. Or this could have been you guys lying to yourselves for a long time, not trusting, bypassing your intuition, making excuses, not wanting to create conflict. But what's this Page of Wands? But there could be some type of disappointment here. There could be something to do. There could be a child that feels lost, or this is your inner child that feels lost without a particular person. And this could have been someone that you guys shared a connection with. You could have been really attached to this person. Something, it could be taking a long time. Maybe with the Six of Wands, a lot of people could be used to you being with a particular person. So, or people are used to seeing you and somebody together. With that, you know, something could, with the Knight of Pentacles, there is something that's taking a really slow time for you guys to do or move past, because emotionally you haven't really moved on. There's like a lack of closure. Some of you guys have not really accepted some type of distance or separation or abandonment, or it hasn't really registered yet, or you're having a hard time registering it. You may even feel like whatever this is, it's created distance, because there's like a mother and a son here. So if you have a son, there could be a child that feels very distant from you. Maybe you're not the most emotionally available to this child or to this person, and they feel that. And it could be affecting, so they could be acting out. They could be really moody. They could be walking with their head down. Pay attention to your children. If you have children, if you have people around you care about, and even yourself, pay attention to the body language. Do they walk with their shoulders high? Is their head down? Somebody here could feel embarrassed, humiliated, or even ashamed about something, whether this is you or this could be somebody around you. Page of Wands. Somebody here could even take pictures with their head down a lot. This could be y'all. There's something about your inner child could be screaming to y'all about something. But the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's heavy abandonment wounds here that were really triggered for y'all this year. And as we're closing out this month, it's like the last bit of everything is like could be coming at you guys all at once. Some of you guys may have, this could be who you have a child by, or this could be like your father, a brother, or this could be your adult self, and that's your younger self if you're a man or a woman. That could just be the masculine part of you. Some of you guys can have daughters too. It don't have to be sons. I see the Page of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Cups here. You may share a daughter with somebody. What's the Eight of Wands with the Mercury and Sag? Yeah, that somebody's not excited about doing something, but it has to be done. The Eight of Wands could be forward movement, a lot of action, communication even. Somebody could be moving out or leaving. There's something that somebody does not want to do, but it's gonna, I did it, oh my God, Capricorn, I did that reading for y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I did that recently. That was like 2-3 readings ago. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all what reading that was. Yeah, also, there's a reading from December 22nd. Whatever they're not telling you, trust their actions and behavior will. Somebody may not be telling you something, Capricorn, but their actions and behavior is telling you something. Somebody doesn't even realize they're telling you more than what they're saying. So this could be a child, or this could be a grown adult with the. So that's from December 22nd. What's this one here? And then, I mean, that's a good reading too, but that's not what I... Okay, so December 22nd. Was it a Capricorn or Earth sign reading then? Because why is it... Maybe was that? Hold on, Cappy. Sorry, I'm trying to find that. Oh, so that must have been it must have been an earth sign reading. Okay, so hold on. Let me go. And you guys are earth signs, so I mean, you may want to watch it. Because there was a reading. Was it? Or was it? Something also could be making someone sick. Like, that's how toxic something could be. I don't know. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that has addictions. Damn, I forgot. But watch the one from December 22nd. Yeah, which... Oh, okay. Yeah, it was an earth sign reading. December 23rd. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This wasn't easy to do, but it's happening regardless. So there's something. So go watch the reading, the Capricorn reading, the individual Capricorn reading from December 22nd. And go watch the earth sign reading from December 23rd. Okay? The Capricorn reading that says they're not... The Capricorn reading that says whatever they're not telling you, trust their actions and behaviors will. Let me see. I'll put it in the comments too, if I remember, because sometimes I forget to put the links for the videos in the comments, but I'll try to, let me put that, let me remind myself. I'll put those readings in the comments. But the reading, a Capricorn reading from December 22nd and the earth sign reading that was done like 5 days ago. Okay, but yeah, there's something that's being done that somebody here doesn't want to do, but it has to get done. Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. You or somebody here can have Taurus in their chart. So again, some of y'all could have been married to this person, or somebody's in, or this could be some form of a commitment. Maybe you feel like you owe this person something. A lot of you guys could want to make a move. You're not happy about something, and there's something that you guys want to do. It's time to do it, Cappy. You're not happy. You're not satisfied. It's time to like face your fear. Yeah. A lot of you guys feel you could be scared to be alone. I did readings on Patreon about that. That how something is being snatched. Something is going to happen whether you or this person wants it to or not. A lot of you guys also could be searching for outside guidance that you can, the more you, and I said this for the air signs, I believe too. So you can have air in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody that does. But the Hermit in reverse is looking for counsel outside of yourself. It's time for y'all to trust your own counsel, trust your own, trust what you've learned so far. There's not really much for y'all to do, Capricorn, but to set yourself free. You don't owe nobody nothing. And some of y'all could be having a hard time letting something go because you may feel entitled to a person. And as fucked up as it is, as hurtful and traumatic as it can be, people are allowed to change their minds. People are allowed to go a different direction, as hurtful as it is. People are not entitled to us. I mean, we're not entitled to people. I know that sounds very traumatic and unfair, but we're not entitled to nobody. We don't own people. People wake up every day changing their minds. It sucks, but everybody's not going to do that to you. It's just this person or just these types of people. Maybe there's a type that you kind of go for, or what's the Hierophant? Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody could be a little bit religious. Somebody may even, yeah, somebody could be worried about a child. Somebody feels like a fish out of water here. Literally. And I did that reading for y'all on Patreon a little, like a few weeks ago about that. What's this Page of Cups? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. A lot of you guys could be going back and forth with yourselves about something. Your inner voice is telling you something and it's getting louder. A lot of back and forth. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Something's been really hard for y'all, Cappy. Whether financially, physically, mentally, emotionally. What's the Five of Swords? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that's very manipulative. This person really puts you in, this person really makes you, it's a lot of back and forth, a lot of instability that this person knows how to inflict on y'all. Venus and Scorpio. Somebody here gaslight you. Somebody could be, it's a lot of, somebody could be really playing on your mental, Cappy. Two of Pentacles is like juggling, balancing. Somebody here can have up to 2 kids. What's the Seven of Cups? Or somebody could be juggling 2 commitments. What's the Seven of Cups? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's worried about some type of change. But I feel like something is really out of your control or it's out of somebody's control. A lot of you guys could also, you're going to have to learn how to just be okay with not being in control of everything. I feel like that's where Capricorns get stuck at. Capricorns are so used to controlling things or thinking y'all think y'all in control and you never really are. You just end up driving yourselves crazy. I see that a lot with Capricorns. Men and women. And I want to remind you guys again, you're not entitled to people. People do not have to stay with you. They don't have to be with you. They don't have to do nothing for you. Unfortunately, I know it sounds messed up, but it is what it is. If the sooner y'all accept that, the easier it will be to move on. You can't control nobody. The only thing that you can control is yourself and your life. And even with that, we make plans and God laughs. So some of you guys have 1 foot in something and 1 foot out. But there's something that y'all want to do, Cappies. I think it's time to go for it. I think it's time to just do it instead of trying to wait it out so long or wait it out so much. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Moon here. Fear, uncertainty, bitterness. I feel like you guys are more so bitter that you weren't able to get something to go in your favor with that Wheel of Fortune. That's why with the Queen of Swords here in reverse under worried mind, that could be why something consumes you guys mentally. There's an underlying reason for that, though. Whatever the situation is not so much whatever this person or people did to you. It's something deeper than this. It's something that y'all have been battling or something that's been on your psyche probably for a long time, way before you got with this person. Somebody here really triggered something within you. mentally. And that's why it's hard for y'all to make peace with this or move on from this. Or that's why you're still holding on to it. Or that's why it's taking so long for y'all to just, I guess, accept it. Somebody could smoke a lot as well. The moon here, Cancer energy, Pisces, a lot of uncertainty, deception. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Virgo as well. Somebody could be born in September. Queen of Swords in reverse. That could be also causing you guys to feel bitter. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. With the Seven of Cups here, there's a lot of, and that moon and the Five of Swords, there's a lot of, some of you guys could have dealt with somebody that gaslit you so much. You question your own, you question yourself a lot now. Pisces here with the Hangman. There could be a negative pattern. There's a pattern that y'all are not seeing, and it's about you. A lot of y'all are too focused on other people, this other person. Y'all need to, it's something about y'all that y'all are not, that y'all need to grasp, that you haven't grasped. And that's what's, and it's something about a shift in perspective that y'all need to shift or fix or alter, that, or else you're going to just stay stuck on this mentally. It's going to consume y'all for a long time, if not forever at this point. Some of you guys could be worried about, maybe you and somebody are not really seeing eye to eye right now. Some of you guys don't know where you stand in a relationship or marriage or connection. And this could be triggering like some type of inner child with you guys. You don't know where you stand with somebody. You may feel, some of you guys are scared that somebody here is going to lose interest. And this could be a whole brand new connection. Some of you guys are scared to go towards new connections because you dealt with somebody who was like never satisfied. They could have been a chronic cheater, a liar, deceptive. So now you're afraid to really like surrender. Or they could have just been a person that was just bratty, just conceited, just full of themselves. They were never satisfied. You had to always overextend, overperform. And you're worried that the next person or whoever you're with now is going to like lose interest in you or not. You know what I'm saying? But with the Hangman in reverse, there's something that's hard for you or somebody to let go of mentally. Y'all could be seeing 222. Y'all can have Pisces in your chart, by the way, with the Hangman. What's the Two of Wands? Or you could be dealing with somebody that does. Two of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is going to stay in a connection, a marriage or a relationship, despite what they're feeling and despite what's going on, despite the abuse or toxicity or dysfunction. Somebody's emotions, or somebody could be thinking the worst. Nobody else is going to want me. I got too much this, I got too much that. I don't know who I am without this person, and I don't, Ten of Pentacles, that's like longevity. That's like a long time. Somebody's willing to lie to themselves just to keep something going, unfortunately. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the World and the Chariot in reverse. Somebody's going to stay stuck in the, with the World card, fixed sign energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Something is over, really. But somebody's going to stay in a cycle, dealing with a particular person, relationship, or types of people. And yeah, the Chariot, feeling lost, a lack of purpose or direction because of codependency. This is sad. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to stay in a trauma bond. And I said in one of your readings, somebody's loyal to their abuser at this point. Strength in reverse, Leo energy. If this is not you and this is a friend, something could be going on with a father figure, Aries energy. We got Leo here with the strength card. Somebody could be abusing their power. Maybe somebody's pregnant by somebody, or somebody got kids with a person, or they're married, or they've been together a long time. Somebody's afraid to let something go, but it's gonna, yeah, the tower is gonna, it's gonna happen. And when you wait for the tower to, yeah, when you wait for divine intervention to step in, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna actually be, if it's bad now, when divine intervention steps in, it's gonna be worse. Somebody's future depends on a relationship. And it's not even in a good way, because suppressing negative emotions, like somebody has to suppress themselves, which could be making somebody sick, right? Or drained or tired, just for something that's not. What's the Chariot in reverse? Cancerian energy. You or somebody can have Cancer in their chart. Chariot in reverse. Some of y'all could want to move, but you feel stuck. There's a block. Yeah, I mean, Chariot is a blockage. What's the Chariot in reverse? Why is that there? Yeah, there could be something about a relocation. Chariot in reverse. Okay, Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody's going to just be stuck serving another person. Jupiter and Pisces. Somebody could be worried about a child, or worried how something is going to fit or balance or factor in. I feel like somebody's just going to, and somebody's going to stay, this is going to keep somebody blocked. That's, what's the Queen of Cups? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, but it's going to be a dead end. It's going to be something, it's just not, something is not sustainable. Virgo energy, something is not, y'all could be seeing 888. The air signs got 888. So you may want to go watch the air signs. You could be an air sign with Capricorn placements, or you could be a Cappy with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. Something is not sustainable. It's just not functional. It's not going to work. Unfortunately, no matter how hard somebody tries, this is... No matter how hard somebody overworks. 888 gold, hey. Somebody's been trying to force something. Somebody could have been trying to force a breakup, or force a connection, or force a divorce, or force a marriage, or force a family dynamic, or force something to fall apart, or whatever somebody's trying to force. However it's going, whichever side of the spectrum, it's just not going to work. Something's only going to hurt a person more. Whoever the person that's overcompensating, whoever the person is that can't focus on themselves, the person who's not mastering their own emotions, they too preoccupied with what other people or another person got going on, it's only going to, either this is you or this is somebody else. It's only going to hurt somebody more. So I don't know, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. It's only going to bring more chaos, more betrayal. And at this point, it's self-betrayal. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The cycle has closed. I feel like at this point now somebody's forcing something because they feel entitled to another person. Whether it's about money, they just feel entitled to just being with somebody because they have children together. They were there first. They knew them longer because they're family, because they're friends, because they were somebody's best love or whatever the issue is. Somebody now just feels entitled at this point. It's not even really about love. I think it's entitlement. Somebody feels entitled to a person. Because it can't be no way that you know something or somebody's not good for you. You're not happy. You got to suppress and do you got to do all these acrobats and juggle all of this just to keep it going. And you feel like they're supposed to be with you. That's you feel entitled to somebody. That's why somebody can't move on and let go. That's why they refuse to. Somebody feels entitled to another person. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the sun, somebody's not going to be happy and something's going to be over regardless because it's not in alignment. When something is not in alignment with you, it's going to die. It's going to end, whether you want it to or not. Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, death card, Scorpio. Something is going to change and die out, whatever. And somebody here had high hopes that something was going to work, and it's not. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, somebody here could have even been trying to emotionally manipulate a person, or get into somebody's feelings. Somebody had high hopes that something was going to work. It's not. Leo here with the sun. Yes, a child. Anyways, that's the end of that's that. Somebody needs to. The universe is like, okay, wake up. I'm trying to show you and I'm trying to give you the opportunity to make a move before I have to step in. If I have to step in, you're not going to like how I make this happen. When the tower's up, the tower and the chariot, for those of you that study tarot, the tower is number 16. 1 plus 6 reduces to 7. The chariot is number 7. When the chariot is in reverse, the tower is upright. Somebody had the opportunity to close out a cycle, but they got greedy or they got selfish in some capacity. And now here's the tower. Aries, Scorpio energy. Somebody's going to be feeling really hurt. Had they just took the signs and moved on and let something go, not force something, somebody's going to be really hurt. You're not entitled. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody has to be with you or stay with you. People have to learn that. It sucks, but people have to understand that. That's the risk you take when you get into relationships. Come on. And most times if you choose proper, you won't have to really worry about that. But when you chosen somebody that was never aligned with you in the first place, do not expect to maintain that relationship or connection. Especially something that's been forced, manipulated. You can't expect to hold on to that. Yeah, learn detachment. People make themselves suffer more than what they need to. Y'all could be seeing okay, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Saturn and Taurus. Yeah, all of somebody's efforts is just going to go to shit. It's going to be a waste of time, money, energy, resources, a waste of effort, because the connection, the situation is going to break down. And it's going to be worse. So if somebody thinks it's bad now, traumatic now, hard now, it's going to get worse. Somebody's blocking themselves at this point. Let's get some island time, law of attraction. Somebody can't even manifest. Somebody can't focus on nothing other than this connection, other than what somebody else is doing, who they're doing it with, where they're going. Why they haven't heard from them? Why they that's sad when you can't focus on nothing but that, another person or what they have going on. That's sad. Yeah, go. You become facts, victim of their own circumstances. Yeah, it's sad. Y'all, and don't get too preoccupied with what other people got going on. Focus on yourselves. A lot of y'all have things and patterns that are showing up in these people, and there's a reason why. And the reason why y'all having a hard time letting go is something to do with you, not this person or not these people. I have to say that. Y'all may not want to hear that, but I'm not going to be that reader that's going to feed. I'm not going to feed into confirmation bias with y'all. I'm not going to be that reader that's going to tell y'all what y'all want to hear and then keep y'all in these mental loops. I'm not going to be reading tarot forever. I'm not going to, child, please. So y'all want to be on YouTube looking at readings forever? Readings are supposed to be a tool, not something to confirm your whatever bias you want to be, whatever feelings you want to be validated, because you don't want to do the work, because you don't know how to let go. And you want to hear about how somebody's miserable with the third party. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. You want to hear about somebody, you want to know what's going on in other people's business. Focus on yourselves. Tarot was never meant for people to become so obsessive about other people like this. It wasn't, but a lot of readers keep people in these loops of, oh, you know, they want to be with, you're the one they want to be with, but because somebody's doing spell work on them, they can't be with you. That sounds retarded. Do y'all know how crazy, like, come on. Even if there is spell work being done, do you want to be with somebody that's that weak? Either way, it's not for you. Let it go. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to say. I don't mean to sound bitchy, but it's like, oh my God. I don't want to keep reading up on this shit. Law of attraction. It's pathetic. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Happiness and follow your bliss. Yeah, focus on yourselves. Find some things that make y'all happy. Something has to make you happy, because this is not making y'all happy. Start a hobby. Go join a meetup group. Do something. Join a book club. I don't know. Happiness. Combine talent with passion. Live your dreams. Helping others. Gratitude journal. Self-love. Where are you going?
I'm going to my little birthday party.
Oh, you're going to your birthday? Your birthday party is next month. Follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction, heart meets mind, no fear-based decisions. And y'all letting these situations keep y'all stuck from being happy. Like, these shits have been collapsed, and they're going to keep collapsing. Y'all holding yourselves back. Hell no. Hell no. Oh my God. Go for it. There's something that y'all want to do, Capricorn. Go for it, because this situation is not going to, you're not going to get if you're not getting the results you want, it's time to make a change. Y'all can't keep blaming other people. Y'all can't keep obsessing about other people. Y'all can't. Yeah. I know I have a friend. I know somebody, and it's a guy, and he's constantly, whenever he gets good women, he finds something wrong with them. They be beautiful, fine, they're good in bed, but they're just not, he's just used to chaos. Then he comes across chaotic women, and he's all on them, he's all in, and then it goes to shit like it is, because it's not, nothing that's good is going to be substantial long term. Unless you're going to sacrifice yourself and be a martyr and become bitter, then fine, go ahead. But then he complains about how women disappoint him all the time, but he keeps making the same choices. And it just got to the point now, he don't even come to me and vent about it no more, because he knows I'm a dig in that ass. I'm a dig in that ass. He knows me. I'm a dig in that ass. Why? It's like, y'all gotta stop. And it's not just women who do it, it's men that do it too, but I find women do it more, but men do it too. Men do it too. But if you're not getting the results you want out of something, there's something that has to change. Anyways, there's something that you want to go for, Capricorn. If you're sacrificing yourself, if you think being a martyr is this person's gonna magically wake up and say, oh my God, Capricorn has sacrificed their happiness and their health and their sanity for me, let me do this for them. They're not. You will be this person's slave until the day you die. So if you want to go for something, you need to go for it. He does have mommy issues. Reclaiming Russ said he does. He does. And I tried to tell him that, and he still blames it on spell work that his ex is doing. And I'm like, shit, we got the men blaming everything on spell work now. It's just like, y'all, people can't keep blaming things on spell work. That's a form of bypassing, spiritual bypassing. Look up what spiritual bypassing is. Please. Step outside your comfort zone. Make plans. Now is the time. Favorable outcome in alignment. Yeah, if y'all want to do something, y'all need to do it now. Do not wait for somebody else to get on board. They're not going to get on board with you because they're not meant to go with you. So why hold yourself back? One more. And trying too hard. I said somebody's forcing something. And loving all of you. Limiting beliefs. Child. Capricorn, I need to tap back in, or somebody around you does. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest, be lighthearted, and burn out. Y'all need to somebody here needs to loosen their grip or work on detachment. And detachment doesn't mean you no longer want something. Detachment is, okay, I want this. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to meet it halfway. And then I'm going to let whatever rest. I'm going to let the other person, I'm going to give the person some space to meet me halfway, to see what they do. If we're not on the same page, I'm going to have a discussion. If things still don't change, I'm going to give it 3 months, 6 months, whatever is timely appropriate for you. If it doesn't, if you're not getting the results you want after that, or things aren't changing, you let it go. Whether that's business, a partnership, or friendship, or whatever it is. But when you try too hard, you create resistance. Somebody's not getting the results they want because they're trying too hard. Loving all of you. Love and accept your inner darkness for greater self-love. Deeply healing. World mirrors us. So there's relationships that are mirroring something about you. So if y'all don't like y'all experiences, there's something that y'all need to look at yourselves. And y'all are coming across these people that are not reciprocating what you want them to reciprocate, because it's like, why are you even overcompensating for somebody who showed you? Why are you letting somebody tell you more than once they don't fuck with you, or that they don't really want you? Oh, but well, why did he come? Why did he always come? Why do he or she always comes back? Because you're there. And no shade when I say this. Please don't take, and I say this with love, y'all. Please don't hate me for it. Y'all may unsubscribe. Y'all may put the thumbs down, because I get that on some of my lives. I don't really care. But people don't let go of their favorite dummies. They don't. A person constantly coming back to you without change behavior is not because you got the best thing between your legs, the best thing, and you know how to do whatever tricks with your mouth, your tongue, or because you look the best, or it could be because you're their favorite trick, you're their favorite victim, lackey, you're their favorite dummy, you're the one that's gonna fall for the bullshit and blame yourself and try harder even though they're telling you to your face that you not shit. You're their favorite. So when people brag like, well, this person, they always come back to me. Even when they're in new relationships, they always sleep with me. They always come to me. It's like, okay. And what are you getting out of it? Nothing that you want. Just more towers, more disappointment, more grief, more pain. Okay. Yeah, people tell themselves whatever they need to feed their ego, to make themselves sleep better at night. It's like people who are single who saying, "Oh, I don't need a relationship." People who need partnerships are insecure, or they're weak. No, you can't find somebody to love you, or you can't find someone to love you back. So you're shaming people for wanting relationships. Or people who are married. Oh, single people are miserable. No, your marriage is shit. So you're trying to shame people for not settling for a bad match. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. But people will tell themselves anything to soothe their ego. Even though the results have shown that it's not working, people will say and do it. They'll tell themselves anything. They'll suppress whatever emotions they got to suppress to force something. And then be later feeling used. How do you feel used? This person showed you that who they were and what they wasn't, and you still kept giving to them. You thought that you were that powerful that you can control another human being. You can get somebody to fight for you who won't even fight for themselves. These people don't even fight for themselves, and you want them to fight for you. They don't even recognize themselves, and you want them to recognize you. Y'all gotta come on, like y'all gotta use like, love is a very beautiful thing, but but don't make it something. It don't have to be traumatic. Hey, Kerry Holmes, thank you for hopping in. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Yeah, period. Thank you for the love and blessings. Like, these are people that showed y'all early on what they was about, and y'all just kept feeding the beast, kept feeding it, and then, oh my God, why can't I make bad choices and things go my, it don't work that way. Why can't I choose a bad person or a person who's not good for me and still get what I want? It doesn't work that way. Y'all gotta, come on, y'all. And a lot of y'all too grown. The brain fully develops at the age of 25. If you 25 and up and you still moving like this, I don't know. I really don't. I'm not trying to be mean or bitchy or cold, but I don't know. I don't know what else to, how else to say it. I really don't. I try to be as gentle about it as possible, but I don't want to keep seeing this shit in the readings. I really don't. I can't wait for y'all to, I want to hear about your new relationships, the new things you guys are doing, how you guys went on your third date and made it official and they're the love of your life and you finally found your perfect match for you. Like, not the perfect person, but not a person who's perfect, but the perfect person for you. But she said, read the cards. But anyways, Pink Lover, I'm done. So you can replay it back. But yeah. Cappies, y'all need, somebody here needs to tap in. I say all of that with love. You telling me what to do, Pink Lover, or what you mean? I'm just like, wait, what? Hold on. Good evening to you, Carrie Holmes. But this is your reading, Cappy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. What she meant by that? Do I need to move?